here again. Bottles in again. Up the cup. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking.
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboot. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Dart. The outside, caught by Neighbors. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Giants.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On the give, Scatterboot. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. From the interior, Harrison Phillips. There for the check.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go.
To throw is Dart. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down. Dart. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he will score! Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's Jake Hayes-Dobbins. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Captain, chill.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Moving to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Now it's Dobbins, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Denver 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays...
And he's in! Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. He'll go play action here with Dart. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Giants. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
14, Broncos 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A short one taken at the 10. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 44-yard line.
Bombers. Oh, I said
We'll go play action with Hicks. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Darius Alexander. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Oh, I said Ole.
Now, a second down throw for Nicks. Sending it deep for Waddle. And the Giants are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbush, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Let's go now.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and short. Here's Dart. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Captain. Chill.
Hicks out of throw it here on 1st down. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And he'll have enough to move the chain. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. We are through 1. It's the Giants leading this one early. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Oh, I said
On the bootleg, it's Nicks. one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose, you did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. 25 yards. The pickup there. First down, Broncos.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hold my son. Hold my own. Ready. Ready, hunt.
To throw is Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver.
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. And, of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about any game.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A run straight ahead, that's Scalaboo. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Send a man in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Open man, left side, he's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense that we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 8.
Out of shotgun. It's Dark. Oh, a bad decision there. Off his back foot. It's intercepted. Picked off by John A. Barron.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Hicks gonna keep it on the zone read. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvard. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Hold on, son. Ready.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here's Austin to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got his man, that's Slayton, and they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Slot man in motion left. On 3rd and 1, it's Dart. Quick throw here is complete. And he will have a first down, and they're in the field goal range now at the 30.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Throwing again, Dart. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Dart. That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Looking to throw. It's Dart. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Throwing is Dart. That one, take it in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what. Executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Broncos 13. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Darius Alexander there on the tackle. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. 2nd down. They need 7.
Shanahan. Hold on a second. Ready. Coming. Bombers.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Mims. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Away, away, away! Ready! Ready, motion, motion. Captain, captain, captain. Away, away, away! Away, away, away!
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard
Oh, my
line.
son!
He'll give it to Dobbins. Whoa! And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
First down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready! Ready,
From the shotgun, here's Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
14-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Worried about that, my shows up. My little kids can't get the cold up.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Oh, my son!
Up the middle they go. Neomatic only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
6.
Here's Nix to throw. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Now it is 1st and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Bones Nix. Touchdown Broncos. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They try to pick this up with a run. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Austin now to return this. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. And he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Now, Dart. Pass complete to Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here's Scatterboo. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this to walk through that 1st contact and bring up 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the 1st guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his 1st try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. Will punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. To return, it's Mims. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Hold on, set. Ready.
A 1st down throw for Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Back to throw is Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And a nice return there. The offense got to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Dart. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Dart. On the move left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Giants.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Once again, it's Scatterby. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards.
They've converted 2 3rd downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Giants will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A return now from the 4. Whoa! He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. Look at clean there by Sutton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30.
Now a 2nd down throw for Nix. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. I'll run with Harvey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
He finds his tight end, Ingram. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played?
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Throwing is Nix. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. On the bootleg, it's Nix. That is caught, and he will score. Game on. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Once for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Broncos 26.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Tracy now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They send a receiver in motion left. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. Room to run at the 40. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
26.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, here's Mims. Ooh, good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Here's Dobbins. Into the secondary at the 45. He's inside the 35. And he's brought down so close to the goal line. Didn't get all the way, but he'll be down at the 1.
65 yards.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 65 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Dobbins will score. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Austin now to return this. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. In trouble, and down he goes. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito. In there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for Tracy. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Set. 18 Cardinal.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Forced to his right. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That one heading straight out of bounds, and it's going to be marked short of midfield.
47-yard line.
1st and 10.
Captain, captain, captain. Hold on a sec. Ready? Ready? Olay, olay, olay. Joe. Olay, olay, olay. Olay.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Broncos. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will up the lead to 5.
Giants 35.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Tracy now to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hold on a sec. 37, 30.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Hold on a sec. Ready?
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Austin now to return this. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Here comes 2nd down. Throwing, Dart, going up top. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
for these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go play action with Nix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Captain.
To throw is Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, you ruin the vibes and tracking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Lord, kiss the my haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Maybe if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it, all these on my two first, no dripper. These always talking pillar, thing like scissor. Like youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Hey, out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzock, wouldn't wanna be ya.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set way quicker. Maybe if I'ma go to date with ya.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right.
On time.
It's tricky. It's the fight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky. Tricky.
I met this little girlie. Her hair was kinda curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? It's tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky.
Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far.
A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then she dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay.
I ain't lying, girls be crying cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father cause he's down with me.
It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How
takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away